Scorpio, hello, Amanda here. Welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. This is going to be your July shift reading. So we are looking at the shape you are shifting out of in the month of July, the shape you shift into, and what that shape shift looks and feels like. We're going to use the Golden Tarot today, but before we get into it, the image that's coming to me for July for you is this image of you sort of hunched over, putting some serious elbow grease into cleaning something. Like I just saw you like scrubbing away. And it felt like the hard work that is sometimes necessary to clean the slate. You know, it's like doing the stuff that we typically avoid doing, which is like getting on our hands and knees and scrubbing the floors, like scrubbing all the corners, you know, like moving the bed out, getting behind the bed, that kind of stuff. It's like, but that stuff is incredibly cleansing, you know, it provides us an opportunity to feel like we have a fresh start. So there's something to that getting a fresh start might mean, like, it could be literally cleaning things out, or it could just be speaking to you of the energy of creating a clean slate or a fresh start, clearing out the old, cleansing. But there's also a question to me of like, do you have to work that hard? It was almost like I felt this energy of you like sort of taking out some aggression, or like taking out some pent up energy, or maybe, you know, Mercury is retrograde through some of July, most of July here. It could be that there's this energy of like past energy coming back up, which is why you're feeling like you need to scrub it out and cleanse it out entirely. And it's sort of like frustrating that it's there. There's this like frustration in the cleaning energy, because I like paused and I was like, is this a whistle while you work kind of situation? And it was like, no, this was some serious elbow grease. Now, again, I have questions as to whether you need to be working that hard, but I'm like, I don't know. What do I know? Maybe it's therapeutic for you to work that hard. So let's get into the cards and see how this ties into your July shift. We're going to start by asking, what is the shape that Scorpio is shifting out of in the month of July? Well, that checks out. The Devil, talk about cleansing. This is certainly an energy you would kind of want to scrub yourself of. It's an energy of the ways that we feel tied, the things that bind us, you know, whether it's like psychically, physically, things we feel bound to, that we actually want to be free of, that we want to be liberated from. I think this is part of your frustration, that maybe some of this devil energy is rearing itself back up in your life, and you're just like, seriously, no. Wipe it out. You're shifting out of this energy, which is good, Scorpio, because you're shifting into liberation. I'm just seeing if there's anything in particular I need to see. It's creeping me out, this particular creature, because it's like half human, half whatever it is. And it's like this feels like you in the front, just like, you know, exasperated with the fact that this is back. And I'm noticing, I'm particularly drawn to how the creature is got its talons into this being here and is sort of like holding him down. Could be some significant imagery going on there. It's intense, Scorpio, very intense. You know, it's also Capricorn energy. The Devil is Capricorn energy. We start July with a Capricorn lunar eclipse, you know? So, could be a thing. Let's see, what are you shifting into? What is the shape Scorpio is shifting into in July? Nice. That's a relief. Forward movement, and I just heard like, you're free, you're free. Which is good. You know, that's exactly what you want to see following an energy like the devil, because while the energy, the devil is like the lies that create ties that bind, you know, the things that bind us, hold us back, keep us down, specifically the way this creature is holding this one down. The devil's card shows up when it's time for liberation, when it's time for us to see these things clearly and liberate ourselves. And that's, look, I mean, that's exactly what we're seeing. The 8 wands are the energetic momentum that it takes to fly free of this, to soar through the open air. Look at the bird, you know, free's a bird. Free's a bird, pal. Oh, good. It's interesting too, because look at the scroll. I don't think I've ever really noticed that in the 8 of Wands. I've noticed it in the Devil card before in this deck. That scroll across the top. That it's like, the devil is like, something has been written. It has been written in the pages of history or something. It's kind of karmic past life energy, not gonna lie. Yeah. And then there it is, wrapped around that wand. Freed, hopefully, right? Freed of this. Okay. Let's see what the shapeshift looks and feels like. What does the shift look like and feel like for Scorpio in July? What is this, the process of liberation? Instead of the process of elimination, process of liberation. Nice, nice. 9 of Cups. I saw that in your pre-shuffle. The Sun. Scorpio. I almost said Leo because that's Leo energy. Just saying. One more. This bodes really well. I mean, these are 2 of like the happiest, most joyous cards in the tarot. Okay, we got one that fell. Let me grab it. Let's see what that is. Okay. Yeah, baby. The Empress. Okay. Can we talk about the nurturer energy? I think this is a reading that is directly connected to the Leo energy, not only because Leo energy is central in this reading with the Sun card, which is representing Leo energy in the tarot, but also it's got this strong nurturer presence, which is energy that has been coming through in the Leo readings for probably a year now, about like understanding what it means to be truly nurtured, and how sometimes people can like fake nurture you and it looks like nurturing, but it's not actually nurturing, okay? And there was like a false nurturer and a true nurturer in the Leo readings, and this feels like true nurturer energy here, just saying. Maybe I'm speaking to some folks that are like Scorpio Leo combos, or I don't know. Check it out. This is what your shift looks like. We've got 2 mother figures holding children, and a child in the middle, free as a bird, on the horse, able to move, open heart, full sunshine, illumination, Leo energy. joy. The Nine of Cups talks about having everything, perhaps, Scorpio, finally lining up, emotionally speaking. And we see someone, the dog is happy, curled up on the floor. This person sits comfortably on the throne, on this chair, holding the child who is clearly at peace and looking up adoringly at this like nurturing Mother Mary kind of energy. And we've got the same scenario over here. The bunnies are playing in the fields. The cupids are up there happy with everything going on. The Mother Mary nurturer figure is here with the child who is at play, learning how to play this harp thing or whatever. You know, it's like, this is abundance. This is things lining up for you emotionally speaking. This is it. This is the liberation. I just saw 11:11 and I'm also like, I could just stop the reading right here. 11 minutes. You get an 11-minute reading because it's really quite simple. You've been tied to something for a really long time, or something in your life energetically has been holding it back or holding you back. And all you want is to be free of that. Listen, Scorpio, you want other things too, you know, like you want this kind of loving, nurturing, sweet energy in your life. You want the abundance of the Venus energy of Empress, like the sensual, joyful, abundant earth experience of like that tenderness and just, this is the sweet life. That's what this is. You want that. Of course you do. And you want to be able to move freely, express freely, feel the freedom from this. I mean, they could not be more different cards. And I'm noticing this is some wild shit, honestly. Excuse my French. But do you see the scroll in the Sun card? There's a scroll over here, there's a scroll over here, there's a scroll over here. The scroll in the Sun card is blank, Scorpio. The only words I can read, they're in Latin. The only reads I can read on this scroll says Inferno and Redemption. This scroll is blank. And this scroll, the only thing I can read is Gracia, which I'm assuming is grace. Gracia plena, it looks like. I think this is it. Like, this is perhaps no longer being held back. This is maybe what you have been waiting for. This is maybe the blank slate, the clean slate. Remember in the beginning, I saw you scrubbing it clean. This is the clean slate. The scroll is blank, ready for you to write a new story. Maybe like with a child who's yours or something like that, because the child energy, the mother child, the parenting energy is so strong here. There's incredible fertility here with the rabbits. It's like spring energy. And also, you know, look at the like cornucopia of fruits and vegetables. There's like a really strong harvest energy that comes with the Empress. It's like time to reap, I think. Time to reap, Scorpio. I just love how both of these energies are sitting comfortably. Sitting comfortably, confidently, at rest, at peace, at play. Just absolute ease. Absolute ease. Because you're free. You're free, maybe somebody else is free, you know, because there's this like person being held down here. Ooh, Scorpio, this is major. So I'm going to dig into this a little deeper. I'm going to take it into an extended reading and use some other decks to get some clarity on this and see where this reading ends up taking us. If you would like to join me for that, click the link in the description box below and that will take you to Patreon. Patreon is an online community that I've created for folks who like the way I pull cards and want to dive deeper. If that sounds like you, follow me over there, read the full description so you know how a patronage works, and then I will send you the extended reading for July. Scorpio, if you are interested in a personal reading to see how things are panning out in your own life, unseenhandshealing.com, please get in touch. All right, Scorpio, thanks for watching. Take care. Of it like actually feeling cold, and now this is the warmth that like warms your heart and warms your blood again, giving you life again. It says heart healing. Mourning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. Holy shiza, Scorpio, look at this. Look at this. That about sums up your reading, I think, right there. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. And like, look at this. This is the healing embrace. This is it, Scorpio.